Thursday, guys. This is Hannah Olechowski. I'm just kidding. Hannah Olechowski, my partner in crime, the one that makes it all happen. She's behind the camera, and she is, I couldn't ask for a better business partner and partner all the way around. So, another one of those, please. I don't give her enough credit. I haven't ever put her on the show. She's Nervous Nelly, and I finally today, I don't know what's going on, maybe it was all the Valentine's hugs and kisses that warmed her up and made her feel all gushy, and that's what we want. Positive impact, one day at a time, and we are...
Crickety, coconut, cracking the code.
What? How does she know that? It's like she's been standing behind the camera for 13, is it 12 episodes?
12.
12 episodes. She knows better than me, oh my God. Who's really doing the show, right? But today I really wanted to introduce Hannah because she is really just amazing, and she's there, and I don't give her enough credit. So I really wanted to just throw her on the camera. I mean, I forced in pride and just basically I duct taped her to the seat. You can't see it, but
I'm a shy one.
you guys see our board. A diamond is merely a lump of coal that did well under pressure. And if you think about that, we could find so many terminologies. But the main part of this video was to talk about inspections. We both sat down and we thought, you know, this is a good topic to discuss because recently, in the past week on its own, because of where the market's at, it's extremely low inventory still, competition has been absolutely insane for these buyers, right? They're, like I said before in a previous episode, they're fighting each other almost. Like they might as well be tussling up, throwing their thumbs up, you know, I 1, 2, 3, 4, I declare a thumb war type stuff. But, so in the process of doing that, they're waiving an inspection. And really, guys, if I had to advise anything, I advise you to cut your leg off before you decided against getting a home inspection because you were so worried about losing the opportunity to have that house. Because if you're spending $160,000, $200,000, $250,000, $500 for a personal inspection is worth it than to later on find out that you have a $5,000, $10,000, $20,000 mess up, right? I mean, if you really think about it, you can make really expensive mistakes. You cannot rely on your real estate agent, your appraiser. You just cannot rely on them for that kind of expertise because that's not their category, right?
Right. Like we know a little, but not as much as an inspector.
What do we say?
Not anywhere near.
We say a little bit, I know a little bit about a little bit, but that's about it, right? I mean, as far as, I love houses, I love the idea of being a real estate agent, but I have my license in real estate. An inspector has his license, he's certified in inspecting properties. He pays attention to the key points where I do with different things. Yes, I can point things out that might be a problem, but I will always advise you to get a professional's advice, right? So don't ever assume that your agent knows. Yeah, they could be really experienced. I mean, I don't care how long you've been in the business. Always get that home inspection, guys.
Right.
I cannot stress that enough. So just in the last week, we've had to basically, I mean, convince how many people, like, don't ask me. I can tell you all day.
Right.
I'm still going to follow up with that. Looks like it's a big problem, but I'm not a professional. You need to pay that. I'm sorry, it's a lot of money. It can be a lot of money to get that home inspection. It's just so brutal. And there's different loans that do different things, but the home inspection, how many times have I said that now? I hope it's drilled into your brain. I will never, ever turn anybody away from it. So
no, it's never, ever a bad idea. Better to be safe than sorry.
That's right. That's what Mama used to say.
Say.
Okay, scrape the boo-boo off. It's gonna be okay. Better be safe than sorry. Put your helmet on, right? Because you're going for a ride down what the hell just happened lane.
Right, without that inspection.
I mean, seriously, it's been rough. So yes, the market's still a seller's market, but we can help buyers buy. Guys, if you need any help at all, reach out. We will help you find your home inspector. We will help you with any of the needs that you need. Again, the one that makes it all happen. She's not just the beauty of, I mean, she, you know, obviously, you know, we see who has the looks here.
Not just
but
me.
thanks a lot, you know, look at that. I have another one of those. What? But I want to introduce you. I know I've done a lot of the talking, right? I'm obviously the talker, she's the brain. So I just wanted, you know, anything you want to say?
I mean, of course, a city inspection is always mandatory in order to even sell a home, but they do not go above and beyond as a private inspector would. So that is mostly what we're preaching for. Because yes, I mean, obviously everyone needs a city inspection, and some cities are a lot more stickler about how intense they go into the inspection, but like I said, every city's different, so a private inspector is always the best way to go.
Private inspector, hire them, because this is the thing. A city inspector walks in, and by the way, not every single city needs it. Most cities have the city inspector, but not every city does it. Some cities don't care. But the city inspectors, they come in, or they don't come in. Usually they kind of visualize the outside of it, give it a quick rough, tough, and go. But you got to think, you are hiring your own private inspector. They are going to show you why you hire them. Obviously, you pay me money. They're going to crawl in the attic. They're going to tell you about the insulation. They're going to go down all their furnace, water heater. There's so many things that you might miss, right? And you know, your grade is the water falling into the house. You know what I mean? There's the structural damage. So many things past just cosmetics, like the island in the kitchen, which she's very good at doing. By the way, guys, I know just by her eyes just lit up, I couldn't see, but she could walk into a house and turn it 6 different ways in like 10 seconds, and that's what the buyers love. I walk in the house and I'm basically crawling in the attics, kind of trying to see what I can point out as far as structurally, but we make a good team, I'd say.
Yeah.
But
balance each other out very, very well.
Right. So again, guys, if you need any help, 2 is better than 1, baby. We work smarter together, better than we do apart.
As our broker would say.
Yes. Thank you, Tom. He told us on that day too. We were kind of going back and forth, bickering to and from, and we sat down and we had a meeting with our broker, and he said, "Hey, listen, I don't care how dumb you are. If 2 people, 2 brains is always better than 1. Remember that." And we actually learned that day that is very right. We have our issues, but if you think about it, at the end of the day, I mean, we learned our lesson, right? We came together and we.
Yeah, it benefited us to the fullest.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, but what? My brain doesn't work, so I'm not blowing smoke on your walls all the time. And you're like, hey.
Right. And sometimes I'm the shy Nelly one, and here he comes, and it's very bubbly open.
Right. Listen, I'm sweating through that. Like she said, I'm nervous to get on the camera, and she's smooth as ice, right? I'm over here sweating. It's like, what's my 5th shirt I put on? I'm just kidding. But we want to say happy Valentine's Day. I don't want to make this video too long, but I do want to touch on this really quick. A diamond is merely a lump of coal that did well under pressure, right? Happy Valentine's. Happy Valentine's. Look at, obviously her handwriting here too, right? But sometimes when you're under pressure, you don't think that you're moving in a direction that's beneficial because there's so much pressure on you. You just,
right, you're not looking completely clear. And
yeah, you have to remember that if you don't have pressure, you're not doing it right. If you don't have pressure, you're not doing it right. You're not moving. I know it seems like you're stagnant and there's so much pressure that you're not moving in the right direction, but if you have that pressure, that means you're moving, right? You're at least doing something that is, I mean, kind of pushing you out of your comfort zone a little bit. I love this quote so much that I'm actually going to take a picture of it or whatever. I'm going to put it on a sticky note and stick it on my mirror because God knows I don't have enough of those yet, right? But anyway, guys, thank you guys for watching episode 12. I'm going to try to get the looks on camera a little bit more, but we'll see how that goes. As always, it costs $0
and 0 cents
to be a good person in this world. I hope you spread some positivity. Remember, it's positive impact, one day at a time, and we are here to crack the code. I will see you guys, hold on the next episode.